just to be simple, a lot of times I'll get this when he, first of all, from side control, first of all, side control, I never want him to get under my head, so I'm always going to be here with meat hooks. If he gets under my head like he did last time, I'll block his hip. We'll go back to that one. This time, he doesn't have it under my head. So again, I'm here, elbows in tight, and I'm blocking the crossface. This time, I'm going to try and I'm going to put this arm on the other side. And there's a lot of situations where this happens. For this one, we're just going to start with, he's right here. Maybe he's like transitioning to like a reverse where you switch and face that way. He crosses his arm over and switch and face that way. Something like this. He's trying to cross his body over. Maybe he's trying to mount me or something. Or I can come here and I can feed this arm across. I'm blocking this and come inside, control this arm, and transfer it over here. Whatever the case, his arm has to be over here for this to work. So we're going to be here. I'm going to control the back of his tricep with my hip side arm, like this. I'm going to take my feet up and rock forward, and swing them down hard, and plant I start on my elbow, and then come up to my hand while I control his armpit or his tricep. Again, I'm using a thumb grip here because this isn't going to do any good. It's going to slip right off. Thumb grip here. Come up to my hand, and I'm blocking this. He's probably going to want to try and like circle back around. He wants to swing this back around. So, but it's really a weird situation where he's here, and he's on top of me, but I'm pretty much out of his side control at this point. I don't think he'd get any points for this. He wouldn't get any points for side control here. I'm going to block this from coming back around, and then just shrimp away, and then he's going to square back up with me, most likely. There. So that's a really different side control escape. Most people don't think of kind of turning into him. Every time you think about side control escape, you think about getting away, kind of regarding. This one is here, up to my elbow, up to my hand. And once I'm sitting up, I'm clear of it. I'm just going to shrimp out just like we shrimp out in the beginning in warm-ups. Shrimp out and square back up. So, sort of a different escape that people aren't aware of. And it's much more difficult for me in no-gi. In gi, I just grab a handful of cloth right here. You can even grab the tricep. Just grab a handful there. No-gi, you really got to clamp down on his tricep. Elbow, hand, shrimp away. 90% of the time for me, this ends up in a scramble or a butterfly guard. All right, so let's start.